What's going on, Packer fans? By now, I'm sure you've already heard the Packers did not go to the Super Bowl, did not move on this year. Hard game for all of us. Let's take a look at what happened. So, the Falcons started out with the ball. Packers defense apparently didn't care if they moved down the field and just go ahead and let them score. Packers offense go to work, and everybody's happy to see Jordy Nelson's out there today. He makes a couple of good grabs early, move the ball down the field. Packers drive stalls out, and Mason Crosby misses a field goal. Uncharacteristic of him, especially in the postseason. But Falcons back to work here, and simply just moving the ball down the field. Again, Packers defense, I don't know where they were today. It doesn't seem like it was in Atlanta, though. Packers offense back to work, moving the ball a little bit. Can see them, moving it down the field. And then this happens here, which pretty much took away any momentum that the Packers could have had. And the Falcons back to work, and Packers again just, don't try to stop them at all. Then don't really try to move the ball at all. Even when the Falcons made a mistake, Packers couldn't capitalize on it. It just really wasn't that good of a showing by the Green Bay Packers. There will be no just before halftime magic out of this one, and unless you're an Atlanta fan, going into the second half, Packers don't do much, but the Falcons do. And, really you can see, here Packers finally decide to put points on, but this is pretty much, unfortunately, a one-sided affair. I didn't think that was pass interference, but...
Pass interference, defense number 42, foul in the end zone.
I really thought he was going for the ball. Another opportunity that the Packers don't capitalize on. But they do, move the ball down the field a little bit there, but, the onside kick doesn't do much for them. Defense still doing that. But really when you look at it, no matter what team you root for, you're going to deal with losses. And when you do deal with losses, what you got to ask yourself is, does my team handle it right? Are they out there throwing cheap shots, putting their helmets in people's ribs, or are they doing stuff like this here? And congratulating the team.
I'd first like to congratulate the Atlanta Falcons. Tremendous victory for them today. We ran into a buzzsaw, and those guys performed great, and we didn't have enough to keep up with them. So with that, here we are. So very proud of my football team, particularly the things that we were able to fight throughout the course of the year. And I can't say enough about the group of men. It's been a privilege to coach. So this is clearly not the way we anticipate or prepared for our season to end. But I think it's more of a credit to the Falcons, and frankly, we ran out of gas. So with that, I'll take your questions.
So it's hard to take pride in a loss like this, but as a Packer fan, at least I can take pride in the fact that my team lost with class. They weren't out there making excuses. They lost. They congratulated the other team. And as a Packer fan, congratulations to the Falcons. You guys are going to the Super Bowl, and you deserve it. You played a hell of a game today, and you played like a team that deserves to be in the Super Bowl. So good luck in the Super Bowl, Falcons. and as a Packer fan, you know, what I really look at is, you know, we had a team this year that was 4-6 after 10 games. You know, a lot of people counted the Packers out at that point, and just the uphill battle that they climbed just to get to this point of the season, just to make it this far. When nobody thought they were going to be in the playoffs, they still made it to the NFC Championship game. It was a rough game, a hard one to watch today, but I think when the disappointment of the loss and the way it goes, or the way it went, wears down in time, you know, Packer fans, I think we have a lot to be proud of in our team, who really climbed that hill and overcame a lot, and in the end just, you know, couldn't overcome everything, and seems like, you know, the last straw on the camel's back turned out to be a heavy brick called the Falcons, and the Green Bay Packers season ended like that. So it stings a bit right now, but I think it's going to be all right in the end, you know. But you guys stay tuned to the Packer Fan Network here during the offseason. I'll be bringing you updates as far as who's coming and who's going and who's getting drafted and what's going on with the future of our team. And I also plan to be bringing you some highlight videos of the last season. And I also plan to be doing some history of the Green Bay Packers videos that I think everybody's going to enjoy. And, well, let's all hope for a better next season. You know, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more. For the Packer Fan Network, I'm Mark Schneider.